Whew. Hello, once again. This is Night Vagmar, and these are my mouth words. And it is cold. It is cold in my apartment. I know I have the heat down, like around 60-ish. Because, it's fine. Like, if I wear, put my sweats on, it's cool. No pun intended. Or all the puns intended. But anyway, it's like, I'm here to talk to you because it's like, something has been brought up to me that, actually gave me pause to, think, and which happens on a daily basis. But generally, it's about things that people don't think about. Like, if I were suddenly to find out that I was, a robot, constructed entirely of nanomachines, would that change who I am? Would it still fundamentally be me? I'm like, people don't think about things like that. It's like, oh, you suddenly find yourself in a world of, unicorns. I'm like, it's like, you need to prepare for these things. Because, when it happens, you're going to, freak the hell out and, you're going to do something stupid. You're going to accidentally, kill a unicorn and, start some, human unicorn war. And they've got magic. We kind of do, but that's a whole other story altogether. It's just, let's get back to the heart of the matter. What am I going to do with this? What's my focus? Because I was talking to the one guy at work. Said, well, it's like he checked something out and he noticed that I had this, which he thought was a green screen. It's just a green drape, just hanging out so you don't see all the crud back there that I'm working on, getting rid of and rearranging. So when I get that done, oh, I'm gonna take this down and be here's I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that that house tour. So I get a good camera and figure out how to do stuff, and there's that editing thing. Yeah. Challenge for next month. Anyway. So I was like, well, what do I want to do with this? It's game reviews, anime reviews, movie reviews, music reviews, what am I doing with this? What is the focus of my channel? And honestly, when I started it, I didn't really have one. I just wanted to sit here, talk to you people about whatever the hell I want to. Because, I would think, 100% of the channels out there, it's well, 100% of, anything in general, anything anyone creates, 100% of the time is because they want to. It's because, they have something up here that they want to get out here. Whether it be writing or music, movies, comics, books, anything. It's even this. It's some people want to, some people need to. It's I've known many an artist that it's up here, you gotta get it out. And I am in no way, shape, or form putting myself in a category of any artistic merit or value or endeavor. But when I have a story idea, I've got to put it on paper. I have to stop what I'm doing. I have to put pencil and pen to paper, and I have to put it down. It's it claws at you. It wants life. It's and you are going to give it life. You have to. So it's going back to to this, that's one of the problems. It's it's one of the same problems in general. For anything I do, I like too many things. I have and it sounds such a first world problem. It's oh, you have so many interests. Oh, it must be so hard for you. It's I'm not trying to say it like that. It's it's just I do. It's It's like, I love video games, I love music, I love books, I love anime. It's like, I love this. You know, it's like, I love figures. It's like, I love a lot of things. And then, like, those things have sub-things within those things. Like, it's not just video games. You know, it's like, yes, it's mainly RPGs, but, like, you know, like action, like platformer, the occasional shooter. You know, and then, like, those categories have their own subcategories. Like an action RPG, a traditional RPG, a turn-based RPG, an action RPG. You know? It's like in books, you know, there's romance, there's fantasy, there's sci-fi. There's romantic fantasy. It's like there's westerns which need to make a comeback. It's like, you understand, like, there's so many things up here. And music, of course, there's rock, there's rap, there's country, there's techno, there's house, there's trance, there's easy listening, there's jazz, there's classical, there's bluegrass. It's like there's acid jazz. Yes, that's a thing. That's a thing. I need to categorize what the acid prefix means, because I have such an idea for an acid something, but I need to know what the acid thing is. The prefix, what does it mean? What does it entail? What is the acid? I mean, not the drug acid. I just realized once I said that once, what's the acid, just doesn't sound overly right. But anyway. But yeah, I have so many interests and so many things that I like, so many things that I'm passionate about. That it's like to focus on one thing, I feel stifled. Like, if I'm gonna turn this, like, I'm gonna say, like, okay, it's like from here on out, I'm gonna focus on video games for this. I'm gonna, like, you know, video game news, video game reviews. It's like everything. Then it's something like truly super califragilisticexpialidocious like happens in some other sphere. Just suddenly it's like, oh yeah, I know, like, for the past year I've been like doing nothing but game reviews and like things of that nature, but there's a super awesome movie that I'm excited about and I want to tell you about it. It kind of breaks the flow and narrative of like the channel. It's like, and the internet. As far as I understand, the internet sometimes doesn't like change, but then embraces change at the same time. The internet is a strange place. Such a strange place. But that's what I mean. It's like, and like Jason Point, movies. When I start reviewing movies and things of that nature, to suddenly throw in like a game review, because these are things that I love. Games, anime, music, Kamen Rider, Sentai, anime, whoosh. I have a very I have a very wide sphere of things that I like. And to focus on one thing, it's like it breaks me. And I can't. So, it's like, which is also a hindrance in and of itself, which is why I'm currently writing at least 3 to 5 books right now. It's like, on top of putting up YouTube videos. It's like, on top of trying to get things organized to, like, you know, stream on Twitch more often, which I kind of really want to do. It's like, on top of trying to buy podcasting software to start a podcast, because I can't stop. And it's hard because I don't have anyone with me to keep me focused. And it's like, It's like, Joe, you need to stop writing a little bit. We gotta we gotta finish like this video. Like we gotta upload. I'm like, just let me get this this page out. Like it's really flowing. I'm like, okay, but we really gotta get this video out. I'm like, okay. It's like, what are you doing? It's like, nothing. It's like, he's like, you done writing? Yeah. I was like, well, let's get to the video. I was like, right. Like, it's like, I know. It's like there are a lot of people. It's like everyone has clawed their way up to the top. I don't want to say clawed. Everyone has worked their way up to the top for the most part. It's like on their own. They have people with them, and like people come in and come out and like work with the team. It's like, but they have that drive, that motivation. They have that thing that keeps them going, with or without the help of people, because they have a vision. It's like they have point B, and they are making their way to point B. And I have it too. It's just kind of kerfuzzled. So, it's like, this video is just kind of say, like, hey, it's like, what I want to do with this channel is kind of what I've been doing with it. I want to talk to you about anything and everything I want to talk about. And if you want to suggest things for me to talk about, I will, after taking the suggestion and looking it over and like delving into some of the information, if I feel I'm going to talk about it, I agree with it, I disagree with it, but still find it important enough and in the realm of what I want to talk about to share, then I will. But like, if you want me to talk about stuff that I'm just not into, like, I'm just not going to do it, just like anyone else wouldn't. It's like football. I don't care about football. I don't. So, if you're going to ask me, like, what my opinion was of, like, the Super Bowl between the Falcons and the Patriots, I didn't watch the game. I don't care. My only thing is, how do you? It's like when you're like 11-3 going into the third quarter. How do you build that? You don't even have to score anymore. You just have to keep them from scoring. But like I said, I don't care about football. Like I was like, I don't. Say I don't. Go Falcons. That's for a friend, not for me. But anyway. But yeah. It's like, I know I did share that PlayStation 4.5 update, and like I linked to the article because I'm excited about being able to have external hard drive support from PS4. Something I care about that happens to coincide with something I love. I mean, don't know why it took so long now to get hard drive support for it. Which, of course, you know why it's getting hard drive support now, so they can try and sell out the backlog of regular PS4s. So when they're all gone, you have no choice but to buy the Pro. I mean, that's the way I look at it. I'm okay with that. I get hard drive support for the PS4 that I have. I'm good. I mean, it's not like they're gonna start making games that can only be played on the Pro. Right? Anyway. Be well. Be awesome. You are worth it. I'm going to upload this, nuke some pizza, and then go back to playing Stardew Valley and not accidentally gift someone the iridium sprinkler that I just bought. Anyway, ¿por qué no queso? Please.